Hello everybody and welcome back to The Witcher 3. This is stream number 37. Now, the last time I played, I finished the Hearts of Stone expansion pack. And I'm getting ready to go start the
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be?
Blood and Wine expansion pack as well.
Listen,
Before I do that, I want to try and get myself mastercrafted ursine gear. So let me find this. I need rebus in order to make it. And rebus is an alchemy thing.
So long.
And I believe I needed white gall in order to make rebus. Yeah, okay, I need white gall, which I think I can make white gall as well. Okay, it's not under potions. Oils, bombs, it might be alcohol. There it is. White gall. Alright, so with white gall, I can now make rebus. And with rebus, I can talk to Hattori one more time.
Listen.
And have him... Did not want to pin the copper ingot. I should have pinned the ursine one that I wanted, though. Mastercrafted ursine silver sword. There we go. Now it's on to the steel swords. I want to make the ursine one. So to make the ursine steel sword, I need monster essence. So let me pin this one to the top. I need monster essence. Now, something tells me that's not something that I can make here. I'm going to assume that that's another alchemy ingredient. So let's check out alchemy. And look for monster essence? No. What is monster essence and why don't I have any? Maybe it's something that can be gained from breaking something down.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt.
Repair, no. Dismantle. Dismantling something monster related. So it's, most of the monster stuff I think is down near the bottom. So I'm looking for monster essence. Saliva, claw, chitinous shell. Oh, monster essence right there from dark essence. Is there anything else that will give me monster essence? This will. Andriga embryos. Ooh, this one right here. Elemental essence, although that is worth a fair amount of money. I'm just trying to see what my best... Ooh, essence of wraith. Alright, let's break down... 10. There we go. Well, that gave me 30 monster essence. I'm good for the rest of my life on monster essence.
Listen.
Alright, now, for my steel sword, I pinned it. I guess I don't know what pinning it does. Oh, in the shop panel. I messed up. I'm a complete fuck. I didn't have it pinned. Alright, anyway. Ursine steel sword, made. Next up is the enhanced one, and to do that I need a dark steel ingot, which I can just buy straight from him. And we got that. Next up is the superior one, which needs a dimeridium ingot. This one also needs 2 dimeridium ingots, so I need 3 dimeridium ingots, which I'm pretty sure I can craft directly. Dimeridium ingots right there. 1, 2, 3. And now down to the steel swords. Ursine steel sword superior. Ursine steel sword mastercrafted. There we go.
So long.
So now I have... The kitten's losing his mind. Alright, so now I have myself... The Ursine Steel Sword Mastercrafted right now is not as good as Iris that I got from Olgierd at the end of the expansion. So I'm going to keep using Iris until I get myself the full, I believe, mastercrafted, or no, Grandmaster. Because once you get Witcher gear upgraded to Grandmaster, you get these bonuses. When a Quench Shield shatters, there's a chance a new one will be cast at no stamina, and also damage dealt by abilities involving the Quen sign is increased by 200. So we will worry about that when we need to. So my next stop is going to be, now that I'm done with Ibeer, I'm going to go get the armor. Which I already have some of the armor, but I don't have all of it. And there's only one place I can go to get the armor done. And that is Crow's Perch. Where that one woman, I can't remember her name, I think it starts with an F, is the only master armorer that we're aware of in the game. And she's the one I will go to ask about making me the rest of the armor. Because I think I already have mastercrafted ursine gauntlets and armor, so I just need the boots and the pants. Which I very well might have both of those already in my storage. So I need to stop at my storage once I get there. But first, we need to go to the Crow's Perch. So right now, what the kitten is doing is the blind string is hanging down, and he's decided that that blind string is now his to kill. So he just keeps jumping at the wall, attacking the blind string over and over again. He's a very excited little kitten. He's lucky he's cute. Alright, so we're going to go get the armor, and then I think I'm going to make one more stop at the Rune Rite, which was a guy that I unlocked the ability to work with from the Blood and Wine expansion. He can add special combinations of glyphs and runes to my weapons and armor to give them special effects. So I think I should stop there as well.
Oh, fuck.
But first, let's talk to her name is Yona.
Good of you to come by.
I need her. Wait, I need to stop
some.
at storage first. Never mind.
Take care, Nat.
What is her name? I'm bothered. Joanna. Got it.
You some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Alright, we're gonna run to storage real quick and grab the other ursine stuff.
Little prick.
Alright. I'll hold on to this. There's no reason for me to get rid of it right now. I can get rid of the mastercrafted woven armor right now, though. Don't need that. Probably don't need the superior feline trousers. What I need is my ursine pants and my boots. Whatever. Mastercrafted ursine boots, so I don't need to worry about those. And then enhanced ursine trousers, so I need to level those up twice to get them to where I want them to be. And then I think that was all I wanted to do. Let me store these away because I just don't use them. Alright, let's go enhance the trousers. Figure out whatever equipment I need to do that. What's up, Joanna?
Geralt.
Need some.
Alright, I don't need alderfolk boots. I need ursine. I need first superior ursine trousers. For that, I need a dark steel ingot. So let's see. Dark steel ingot. Which one's easier for me? This one's easier for me. So with a dark steel ingot, now I can make the superior ursine trousers. And then I need the mastercrafted ursine trousers, which is just another dark steel ingot. This is much easier than I thought it was going to be. You know, now that I think about it, did I ever straighten my camera to see if I was in the center? I'm kind of in the center. Let me move. No, I think I need to go that way. Okay, that's better. Alright. Dark steel ingot. Go with that. Mastercrafted ursine trousers. There we go. I now have a full mastercrafted
Take care now.
ursine set. Let me see if either of these are better than what I got. Let me compare these for a moment. The New Moon trousers give me better resistance to bludgeoning damage, and critical hit damage bonus, critical hit chance, bonus gold. Resistance to elemental damage though, and resistance to damage from monsters. I'm gonna keep my mastercrafted ursine stuff. I think that that's just good. Alright, let me go put some stuff away, and then it's off to the rune right, and then it's off to the new expansion. I'm excited to get moving on that. I might sell some stuff to her as well. Alright, so I'm going to put these away and these away. Let's see if I can sell her some jazz and get some money back. Because most of my money in this entire game has gone to her.
Geralt!
What do you sell?
Alright, I'm guessing I'm going to try and sell stuff that's in the other category. Sort by price. She'll pay me 43 for these. This pure silver, not much. How about crafting materials? Diamond dust. Alright, let's sell 20 of those. Let's sell like half of these. I'll keep the dimeridium ore. Sapphire dust, I'll sell like half of those. I didn't read amethyst dust, I'm guessing. Dragon scales. Not selling for much. I'm not entirely sure how much any of this stuff is worth to sell to her. I got a little bit of money back, but not a whole lot. Didn't want to even try to sell it. Alright, that's enough of that.
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more, sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
Take care now.
Alright. Now we're gonna go visit the rune right real quick. See if we can add some enchantments to my equipment. Because how much of my equipment can fit stuff? My gloves and boots only have 1 spot apiece. My trousers have 2. My armor's already got some. Maybe it's not even worth it. I don't think it's even worth it. Because I don't know if when I upgrade my swords, if I'm going to lose the words anyway. So, you know, we're just going to go straight into the expansion now. It's going to be great.
Just sent Grandad out for some joy.
Alright. Da. Off to Stonecutters Settlement. Merchants peddling rare goods. What a lie. I haven't seen them sell anything worth buying. Alright. And so it begins. Welcome to the Blood and Wine expansion.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Very gaudy people.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
I feel like I've done a lot of
Milton
things
de
since
Peyrac
then.
Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Probably.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of
Name one.
admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your
Sunrise.
bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
What kind of roving group of bandits will attack at sunrise? That was loud. Cat. Just standing there crying. Weren't we gonna, like, stop them or something?
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Yeah, this'll work.
Right, good jest that. Had us a laugh. Now,
Fuck off, or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots brutes.
Interesting. What's up, bandit dude? So they have a bandit leader named Bandit Leader, and then they have a named bandit leader named Zorg. Got it. Oh, there's a lot of them here. So the problem with the Iris's sword is that a lot of the things, like my special attacks with it, when I do a heavy attack, when the sword's glowing red, it does damage to me. It does a lot of damage to me. I was trying to do a helm splitter on that dude and it was not working. There we go. Yes, I am conjuring. I need to heal. I should probably stop using this sword with how much damage it does to myself. Alright, there's a dude popping arrows at me, right? That one, and then there's another one up here. There we go. Don't worry, boys, we saved the city.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Is that like a pair
Warned
of
you it'd be
boots
like
or
this.
legs?
Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, These witnesses lie.
Or the beast looks different to each person.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you,
But there are like
promising
3
grants
drawings.
of land and fortunes in gold. Should you
Oh, no, that's
answer
the
her
victims
summons.
versus the
An
witnesses.
ill
Got it.
wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword
So where
and
do the
shield
witnesses come
protect.
from?
But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker, this is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint! Poor peasants sitting there in dirt with a pitchfork, and then 2 golden plated knights and a witcher in mastercrafted ursine armor go by in a gold plated horse. Got it. Off to a new area where the end of The Witcher 3 is waiting for me. It's been a long time coming, and I'm very excited to get there. But for now, loading screens. Alright, we getting there?
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Very colorful.
You will find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
Oh, I'm
To
sure
me,
there will be
place
plenty
always
of
seems
walking
straight
about.
out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
The Heron? We got some knights. No, not knights. One knight fighting a monster, a giant. Cyclops. Crushed by a windmill. What a way to go. Not crushed. Merely only delayed. Not the horse. Kill him dead. Why does he have peacocks in his helmet? His helmet's a barrel. Okie dokie. Goliath. Watch out, sheep.
I kill a monster.
Ow. Just got Spartan kicked. Hi. What is he throwing at him? Okay, I don't know why the other two didn't hit me, but I noticed that they didn't, so I just kept swinging. Finish him off! Yeah, flail around in your death. He has tattoos? Who goes through the trouble of getting tattoos to a Cyclops?
Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfit it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to
Are
you
they
for
all
your
going to
succor.
be talking like this?
This trophy, sir, is yours.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a
victim.
corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Yeah, we all know that I'm going to start exploring the new area instead of actually doing the quest, right? He's gonna stand there and watch me behead the giant. Crowns, greater red mutagen. I'm leaving the sword. Follow Milton. Fine, I'll follow Milton. Let me equip my other sword. No, I didn't put it away. Okay, I was scared for a second. There we go.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his up.
Mutations in Grandmaster
Guillaume
Witcher
is
gear. In
his
Blood and
kid.
Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. Alright. Everything in Toussaint's so colorful and sunshiny.
the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Yikes. I have to check out that inn when I get a chance.
Slow now.
The Beast of Toussaint.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oh, they probably will, or they wouldn't be having me search. Alright, we got footsteps.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
Scurvy.
For the glory of her grace, I shall make pate of you!
I shall make pate of you. These are just reskinned drowners, but yeah. Or are they reskinned rot fiends? Alright. They shoot out spikes when they die. What is this? Escape. This. Ow.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
Alright. What else we got here? Platter.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Okay, the footprints continue this way. Blood.
Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
So we're probably dealing with a noble.
That's
The victims all seem to be of noble descent. Alright, there's something down there. Looks like a chest. Toussaint to call guardsman boots. Not sure that those are really worth me taking. Alright, some clothing here. Linen. Handkerchief monogram DIC.
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC.
L.
A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank. Notice anything interesting?
I guess he doesn't know who DLC is. Oh, I get it. DLC. God. Disgraceful.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
They're all just standing there watching me examine. Hooded figure.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet. Of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
Drama.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Alright.
I
I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute.
To court.
Hit the bathroom.
back to
Cats are
Toussaint.
fed.
A night
Let's go.
in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact,
Come on,
I feared
Milton.
I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Wow, you're slow. Come on, it's right there. Just let me run there. Why do I have to watch you slow jog?
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta,
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
I grew up with some chowder. Not crayfish, but chowder. Potato chowder. Corn chowder.
With no lads brave enough. Of course we have.
And we've got ourselves a notice board that I'm going to have to read to give me all the points of interest.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
Snippy.
Introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare
Hello,
us
baby
the
boy.
petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld
We've heard
the
this
sky
part already.
red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
Wow,
What
you're
did
slow.
you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Okay, thank you for
Get a good
describing the
look at body
corpse.
parts.
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corfo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
Okay, who's this woman that's
Why,
listening in on us?
Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
It's
Who
not
was
Yennefer.
that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears.
It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Yeah, there's a knight sitting right there.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Sounds a lot like the intro to the game.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Alright, I followed Milton. Okay, there we go. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body. Let's talk to the innkeeper. Because I think I heard rumors that there's a new deck.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
He does play Gwent.
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
I said perch.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
How noble. Alright, what do you got for sale?
Show me what you got in...
No cards. What's that? Hair pate. Interesting. Let's play some Gwent. I can bet up to 50 in this one. Hell yeah.
Not likely to taste your famous fisherman's chowder, so maybe we could play some Gwent.
It's such a strange face that they make. Alright, let's go for it. I'm correct. There's he's using a Skellige deck. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. Alright, we are gonna play you first. I don't know what Skellige's like effect is. I don't know what their power is. Cow? Moo? What? When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Interesting. I just drew 2 spies from that one. Lit Longship is going to summon other longships, right? 4 of them. Got it. Opponent has passed. Alright, let me get the rest of my spies out there. Alright, I need... They're Combined strength is 10 or more. He's at 9, so that's not going to do it for me. Let me play... Alright, I'll play Vernon, and then I'll play you. Why not? I'll take the win. So what's the cow gonna summon? A bovine defense force? What? Clan Drummond Shield Maiden. So that's similar to my Blue Stripes Commandos. War Longships. Interesting. If I play this, that should get rid of his bovine defense force. He's gonna scorch my dude. That's pretty rude. Alright, I guess I'll place my back line. They're gonna double up. That's unfortunate. Young Berserker. Transforms into a bear when a Mardrome card is on its row. I don't know if I want to know. Mardrome. So now he's going to turn into a bear, which has 8, and stacks with other bears that are there. Interesting. Alright, let's play her. And she'll revive this dude. Shuffles all cards from the player's graveyards back. Wait, what? What is this? Alright, I guess I'll play everything, why not? Opponent has passed, I guess I win.
Thought I knew them all. Guess I was wrong. Must be a one-off. Message on the back, signed by a certain Count Monnier. Invitation to a tournament. Interesting.
A new Gwent tournament? Of course I'm going to participate. Does this game even know me? I wonder if he's selling cards now that I've, like, unlocked it.
Swilling wine, roll, greeting.
Show me weight.
Nope, okay, nothing. Alright, let's go read the notice board. I didn't... Nothing. I want nothing from you. I was pressing A to run.
How do you do? What's in the works today? Swilling wine, roll.
Alright, there we go. Let's read the notice board. Lots of reading. You turd. I hereby declare that William Stratford steals rhymes, prostitutes his services for pennies, and smells of weak old fish pricks. I cordially invite him the clap, ringworm, and warps within his bum's ample crevasse. Take that, le papillon. Papillon is French for the butterfly. Wanted, the White Wolf. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladol's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladol was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a Witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Notice from Ducal Camerlengo. Calling all knights errant and other strong men. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at the Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue, from the IRS of the Duchy of Toussaint. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caraberta Woods region, having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs. Due to the unique nature of the Bellegarde estate and its important role in the production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world, only subjects of the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the services of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of the above-mentioned real estate, and said problems, for their dissolution, could require the application of direct physical force. All volunteers are asked to report to the field office of the Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegman's Bridge, that is to say, to the place where the auction shall be held. A thought for today. Every journey begins with a first step. Take it at the Cockatrice, Audrin. Contract for Witcher's Caravan Escort. To a Witcher or Witchers, the Beauclair Cooper's Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legoff at the merchant's camp in the forest to the north of the Coronada Vineyard. Mogrim Pullane, Undersecretary for Threats and Risks Management, Beauclair Cooper's Guild.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Alright, let's take our look at this new area. Oh, this area is looking big, ain't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, well, we may as well just get started. We'll go to this one, and then off to this new notice board. Alright, we'll head down this way. I think this is how I need to go. This expansion's probably going to end up taking me a couple of weeks to get through. We're going to move as fast as I can. But there's definitely quite a few things that I'm going to need to do.
Damn it.
Here comes the other cat. What is he swearing about now? Guarded treasure. Guarded by what? I don't know. Bar guests? They can go like invisible. This is weird. But these enemies are all pretty high leveled. Ah, you can breathe ethereal fire too. I think I remember reading in D&D that Barghests were like goblins that could like were cursed and could transform into Barghests. I'm gonna meditate after these fights here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Loot. Neil Poiret's farewell letter. Now, I know, life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama, and surprises. Numerous surprises. You, father, are also in for a surprise. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never again taste life's beauty. And you, father, soon you must reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sackful of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Neil Poiret. That's pretty dark. God. I don't like that. Thunder? There are no clouds. I guess there's a couple over there. Alright, next stop is right there.
Move it!
I'm assuming I'm going to be able to get through this a little bit faster than Skellige and Velen, mostly because Skellige had a lot of sailing that really slowed things down, and Velen had the issue where I was not leveled up enough to kill everything that I came across. I believe I'm of a sufficient level for anything I could come across in Toussaint. So I don't need to worry about that. And it looks like sailing really isn't a for the most part here. Come here. That. Got it. Okay, not. Okay, letter to Pascal Pellissier. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health, as you know my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball which we both deserve. But do not be sad, I have found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the Sans Retour, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gale Sasque, decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was. Beautifully coiffed grand dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gale apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The winds snapped the masts and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in golden jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I obtained the key to Gale Saske's chest. I imagine you know. See, okay, wrong spelling. Why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds. Am I not right? Loving you more than life itself, Bella de Guns. Yep, that worked out great for you. Alright. That was a quest that I should have grabbed onto, isn't it? Alright. Into the water we go. Gotta swim out there though, so that's gonna take us a second. The Black Widow. Why is she a Black Widow? Was she trying to get him killed? Alright. I see movements of drowners. Oh, that didn't kill him in one hit, huh? Alright, there's another one. I think I hit him somehow. Alright, I need to go get some air before I drown. Alright. And back down we go. Florins. Oh, is that the chest right there? I don't want that. There it is. Chitinous shell, leather, crystal, ore, orange. Yeah, there's quite a few things here. Alright, that doesn't work. I gotta get my way out of here before I die. Easy peasy. Alright, next stop is going to be right there, that notice board. More reading. There's going to be a lot of reading in this stream, I guess. Gotta see if I can maneuver this with one hand because my cat is laying on my headset, pulling on it a little too tightly for me. Go to Corvo Bianco and examine the body kept in the cellar. It's probably going to be a while before I do that. Merchant.
In need of advice?
Yeah, I could probably use some advice. Marsh. Lots of marshes and swamps in this game. Let's talk to the merchant before I read the notice board.
Hello, cheers, howdy do. In need of anything?
Mind if I glance at your stock?
Nothing worth taking.
See ya.
Mandrake cordial to make more white gall if I need it. Alright, let's read the notice board. Warning, I took the wife out to dine the other night. It was our 14th anniversary and we wanted to celebrate it suitably, which is why we selected the Cockatrice Inn. The food that we were served was so foul, my wife vomited it all out while still at the inn, and I did the same when we reached home. I have no idea what we were served, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it had been the corpse of a raftsman fished out of the river. One that had drowned quite some time ago, for an odor that potent does not develop overnight. They tried to convince us we were eating fresh crayfish, and I'm the Duchess's daughter, bringer of warnings. Got children? Beware. I must warn all mothers against taking their children for walks around the Duntine Olive Grove. It's a lovely place, I know. However, as of late, amorous couples have taken to meeting there and enjoying life. Apparently, they can't think of any more suitable spot for their trysts. Everywhere you turn, there's a jiggling rear end poking out from behind a tree. And there's no way to explain this to an impressionable child. That's why I advise you to take your children elsewhere for fresh air. Maybe somewhere less lovely, but more decent. An outraged mother. Challenge. I hereby announce Lady Vivienne de Tabry is the most beautiful woman in the world. Any man who disagrees can find me at the riverbank in Flovive every morn at dawn's first crack. Advertisement. Fixing roofs, pleasuring women, good prices. Find me in the Skull of the Elk Tavern. Ask for Luo. Contract the Monster of Toussaint. I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Toussaint, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for the superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, heed my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Toussaint to converse with the undersigned about the contract. Madame de Bourbeau. Contract. Mysterious plummeting cattle. Urgently needed. Specialists used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry soon, as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see foreman of Ardizo Quarry. Okay. So that should have given me some more spots to check out. It gave me a couple of them, yeah. Alright, there's an inn here. We're going to go to the inn real quick. Then we're going to head up here.
Around here, it's wine.
This is the Barrel and Bung Inn. Here's the innkeep. What's up, lady?
Greetings, sir. What is it you need?
Do you play Gwent?
Had wine on my mind all day.
What kind? Red? White? Rosé? Dry? Semi-dry? Sweet? How heavy? What appellation?
I'll need to think about it. Show me what you got behind the...
No cards. So where am I supposed to get all the Skellige cards?
Tell me something about the area, would you?
What's there to tell? That the master of these lands, Monsieur de Bourbeau, is the greatest buffoon in old Toussaint?
Really? Thanks. Keep an eye out in that case.
Alright, let's get some Gwent going.
Gwent? Maybe we could play around.
I'm gonna guess that she uses... I'm gonna guess that pretty much everybody here uses the Skellige deck. Nope, Northern Realms. Interesting. Alright, I got 2 of each. Cool. Let's go with trading you out. And then trading out... nothing else. I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright, we're gonna play you. This is a new song, too. I don't recognize this one. Let's play my elf. Nice. Nice. Alright, I just need 5 to win, right? So I'll play you, and then I'll revive him in the next round. first I'm gonna play these guys. These dudes. Until I get scorched. No, biting frost. Okay, that works for me. Interesting choice, but okay. What's he reviving? Taller. I'm going to clear the weather. And then I'm going to pass and let him see if he can beat me with the last 3 cards he has. Kidwenny Siege Expert. It's going to give him a boost. Clear weather. That's not going to help you at all. Easy peasy.
Witcher, please,
100.
find that beast.
Sarah's. Oh, that's a Skeleca card. That's the queen.
Hungry? Thirsty?
Always thirsty. Alright. We're off to the next spot. New marker. Flovive. Alright, what's this? It's underground. Let me see. This is the Tufo
They
estate.
say a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even more.
That's for a quest. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Why not? I'm already here.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Fine. Monsieur de Bourbeau.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. Bourbeau?
See, now I'd rather emphasize something else. Tell me what this is about, monsieur, or I'll change my mind and go.
Nordlings and their manners. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this something seen? Any witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Good. I need to get underground.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in your social statuses, do you perchance remember the farmhand's name, monsieur?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yay or nay?
Well, due to your vast social difference, you shouldn't have any problems
What
paying
kind of
me
reward
even
are we
more.
talking about?
Let's go for 550.
Fine. Seems I must take the loss. Agreed.
Fine, I'll do it. Need to look around here first. Then I'll want to talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just... whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
I'm gonna disturb your wine barrels. Alright, go to the cellars after dark. What? It's got a red skull. Wait a second. That's not allowed. I'm supposed to be super leveled. Alright, we're gonna save before we go in then.
Guess this champion.
It's quiet. Guess the monster actually is nocturnal. Gotta wait till dark.
Disturbing your wine barrels by looting them. What are you gonna do about it? Stock taking summary. Last tremors damaged several bottle stands and knocked over several wine barrels, whose subsequent rolling wreaked further havoc. Among the losses, lots of bottles. In addition, 2 barrels of wine in the maturing process burst and spilt. The losses following this tremor proved greater than those after the previous one. These tremors shall be the ruin of me. So whatever this is causing the purple armor dye. Weird. Anything else to loot? Oh yeah. All this wine. Toussaint vineyard work schedule. Recapitulation. This past half fortnight, I was forced to reassign 3 workmen to cleaning up the damage caused by the Earth's strange trembling, a fact which significantly slowed work on the vines. Sophie remains in confinement and will not be able to return to work for some time, and later her effectiveness will be hindered by the presence of the child. Jean-Luc did not even report for work today with no warning and no excuse. When he finally does show, I shall have to have a serious talk with him. False teeth. Alright. The cave clearly says that it's going to go that way. Alright, let's say one more time. And then we're going to meditate until night. I'm in the cellars.
All right,
it's after dark.
let's look around.
Investigate the cellars using my Witcher senses. There's a noise over here.
Rats. Not known to kidnap farmhands.
There's something shattered right there. Boom, boom.
Shattered dishes. Moved off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
Is this cracked now?
A tunnel?
Is that gold? 8 gold nuggets. Heck yeah. Unrefined copper. Sounds like
That's
an ender
better.
there. I did not pull out that torch. Ah!
Wars. Goes on and on this tunnel.
Okay. I can kill these guys.
What now?
Alright. If I put my torch away, I can do my heavy attack. Alright. It's gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. Monster pincer. Unrefined copper. Can I get back up here? Because I think I missed something. Apologies. Alright, so there's more Kiki Moors down there. I was hoping I didn't have to fight 2 of them at once, but I think it's unavoidable at this point. Oh, there's 3. Nice. There we go. Hit them all. Ow. I'm gonna overload from toxicity at this point. Ow. I don't know what happens if my toxicity goes. I think white gull will actually get rid of my toxicity, so let me try making white gull. It's an alcohol. Oh no, I'm looking for something. I think it's called white honey. Never mind. Where is it? Not white honey. What's it called? I don't. It's not an oil. That's why it's not there. Potions. White honey. I guess I've already made regular white honey, so enhanced white honey. Can I make superior white honey? Nope. I need vitriol. What do I need to make vitriol? I have everything I need to make vitriol. Except I need to make another white gull. And now I can make superior white honey. And then that's it. Alright, let me equip the superior white honey so that I can get rid of my toxicity. Potions. Drown pheromones, white golden oriole, immunity to poisons. That seems useful. Although I would need the white honey, actually. There we go. Well, I needed to get underground. I'm underground. Ow. I need a cat. Or a swallow. That's what I need. Oh, did I just get a insta-kill? And now there's another one popping up? Because why not? I'm trying to do my heavy attack and it's not letting me. Probably gonna have to meditate while I'm in these tunnels. These guys are level 47. These guys are tough. There we go. I'll take the red armor die, why not? Where is the point of interest that I want to find? It's there, huh? Let me see if I can work my way over to that. Let me meditate for an hour. Which will heal me and give me back my... potions. Alright. I'm not a fan of what's going on here, but you know. What else can I do? I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. It doesn't seem to let me through there, so... Gotta bust this open.
Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away.
Come back. That's a warrior. There's multiple warriors here. That's unfortunate. No, just one warrior. Workers. Ow. Maybe I can get the workers to come up here and not fight the warrior directly. I don't do that. Alright, my stamina. There, got that. Okay, got one worker down. Warrior's still alive. Ow. Got 3 of these, and this guy can spit poison. Okay. Maybe I should get that potion. The one that gives me poison immunity. That seems too useful to not be using right now. So which one was it? This one? Enhanced Golden Oriole? Let's replace Thunderbolt with that. Alright, immunity to poison. It's not giving me immunity to poison right now. Just gonna point that out there. Instant death. Lucky. There's one underground, and then there's still the warrior. Ow, ow, ow. Let's see if I can get healing a little bit. Ow. Wonder what the weight, if anything. Oh my god. They're destroying me right now. Yeah, let me see if I can get a weakness for these things, because I'm being dumb and attacking them. They're insectoids. Kikimor. Vulnerable. Oh, they're vulnerable against fire. Okay. That did not do what I needed it to. That one said, all that's left is a warrior now. I'm scared. Instant death. Okay. That got lucky.
Getting more interesting by the minute.
Interesting is one word for it. Terrifying is another. I'm not enjoying myself. I should have listened to the skull, but I wanted to get the point of interest while I could.
No Kikimor dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Cracked Kikimor eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
Okay, so the monster I'm chasing isn't even a Kikimor.
Kikimor eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. Damn it, young could hatch any minute.
No, they're not gonna hatch now. Let me burn these down just to make sure. Alright, so how do I get into this cavern here? Because clearly what I need to get into is through here. I'm not seeing anywhere that I can blast through with Ard. And this right here makes it seem like there's a way through. There is not. So I guess I should just keep going with the quest. Maybe it'll open up at some point. I guess we keep going.
Water coursing. Underground stream.
Is that more eggs?
Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on kikimores. It is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface. Damn it. Young could hatch any. Last one.
Alright, return to the surface and talk to the owner. I guess a tunnel will open up and I'll have to come back down here again, is my guess is what's gonna happen. Come on, climb on up there. Alright, I guess we're doing it. Let me save. And my sword needs to be repaired now. I think I killed one with an insta-kill. There's one that's dead, and I'm sure I didn't do enough damage. Definitely a good thing that I'm not using Iris, although Iris is a steel sword, so I guess that's not a risk anyway. Yeah, that one did some damage. Ooh, taking some hits. Get some healing up in here. Oh, that was a bad move though. Okay, that one's dead. Ow. Die, 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 die. Why is this one red? I don't know. It says that there's one that's still alive and that one's red. I think he's just stuck. Was it worth it? Not really. Not at all, actually. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Alright. Alright. We're up here now. Go up and around here, back into the cellar. Oh, here's the Madame.
Sacre bleu!
Nice subtitles.
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it.
Is that all the toxicity that's giving me the veins?
Building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Here you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built. Hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
Where? Go to the place where Jean-Luc was last seen. I'm going to meditate for an hour, though, because I'm black and veiny and almost dead.
Rolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Oh, there's so many people working in the vineyards here. I just went apple picking yesterday. I bought so many apples. I don't know if you can see them behind me on the table, but we bought like $40 of apples.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Blanket was laid out here.
Yeah, so was she having an affair with Jean-Luc? Because that's what it looks like to me.
Must have been a special occasion.
I had an inkling when she was going on about how well built he was.
Or something.
Or a tryst.
Footprints. 2 sets.
Let's follow these ones then. These ones just kind of stopped.
Trail ends here. Looks like she went back to the manor.
Okay, so that was the wife's. Now let's follow Jean-Luc's.
Blood. Human.
Okay, thank you for the 2 voices. You really made that much more threatening. What's that?
Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell.
Kikimor? Or is that from the monster?
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging. Felled trees. As if something rolled over them. So is Shaelmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
Alright, let's read about Shaelmars then. Cursed ones. Elementa. I have no idea what they would fall under. Insectoids, maybe? Nope. Necrophages. Nope. Ogroids. Relics. Shaelmars. The beasts. The Earth's innards are home to mighty, strange, and fearsome beasts. Were they ever to decide to ramble up to the surface, we'd all be gutted the very first day of the invasion. Ramus Vendenrat's Mahakam Foreman. Shaelmars spend most of their lives deep underground, having no contact with the world up above. At times, however, a Shaelmar will dig its way to the surface and devour any men within its reach. Some Shaelmars also burrow tunnels close to the surface, collapsing buildings and causing tremors in the process. Since Shaelmars are blind, they find their way by sensing vibrations and listening for sounds. Thus, the best tactic when fighting such a monster is to hurl something heavy or noisy against a nearby boulder or wall. Then pray silently that the beast will roll towards the sound and knock itself out upon striking into the obstacle. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be a challenge, isn't it?
Trail leads to that cave.
Yeah, I'm going to save. I'm not going in there without saving. Thank you. I want to search these real quick. Let me up here, man. Before it kills me.
Giant centipedes.
Giant centipedes. What else is this game gonna throw at me right now? These ones at least are not skulled. They're still not easy. Oh, they're fine. He's curled up. So when they curl up like that, I gotta get out of there. Alright, I'm basically fighting the bosses from Zelda. Got it. Ow. Now I'm being abused. And now that you're up there, why does everything be able to spit acid at me? God, they're really making this as painful as possible. Okay, get out of the way. Why do they like pop up and then leave? It's obnoxious. Die. There we go. Giant centipedes. My god. Alright, now can I loot this stuff here? Or is the game gonna be like, no? We're gonna send giant bees at you next. Okay, well this is something I'm supposed to crack open. Warning. Buildings around here have been collapsing because of monsters dug tunnels all over the place. Not sure yet what kind of beast it is. Don't come after me and don't wipe my symbols off the walls because I need them to find my way out. Drew out of Bellhaven.
School symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more.
Grandmaster Ursine gear. Heck yeah.
More symbols. Might want to look around some with me.
A lot of stuff to loot. I gotta keep my eyes peeled for more of these carved symbols. I like that he's stopped constantly to carve in his entire symbol multiple times throughout here, because I'm guessing this is another one right there. Oh no, that's claw marks for the thing I'm chasing.
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging.
Oh no, there's another one right there though. Alright, let's see what's over here. I'm getting a lot of loot. I'm still not sure what the deal is with this dye. Can I dye my armor? Is that how this is gonna work? More symbols.
Shale Mars close.
What's up here? Alright. I have to go to the bathroom again. So why don't I do that before I get too involved here? And I'll continue my excursion. Oh, more centipedes. Awesome. 2 of them it looks like here. Just kind of swinging around wildly right now. Ow. I do not like these giant centipedes. They are pretty annoying. Ow. Okay, we got a good amount of damage going on him. Where did he go? Come on. Die. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I hate it.
Must be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear.
Hey.
Armor diagram. Incredibly complicated. Could find
You're not a Bell-hated journal.
To decipher it, though.
Damn it, should never have taken this contract. Still not sure what sort of monster I'm up against. Worried I won't be able to prepare properly. Stupid of me to bet the coin I set aside for armor. Elves just love squeezing folk of their last copper, and those skinflints at Tufo aren't any better. But no point feeling sorry for myself, and no point going back until I got a full set of gear. Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom. I'll find a way, damn it.
Should have never taken this risk. Must have really wanted the armor. Remaining diagrams at the vineyard? I can find them. Shalmar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes.
Well, now I'm level 40. There's 8 skill points available. I don't know what to spend them on. I've already got everything, like, filled up. Although it says abilities that... Okay. If I get that one, then I could, the School of the Bear would be helpful. Alright, nope. I thought I could just blast my way through there, but that's a nope. Master, 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 master. Let's get Gwent equipped, because I'm sure I'm going to need it. Keep my eyes peeled for anything else I can pick up. Those are scratch marks from the Shalmar. This looks like a place where I'm going to fight him. Let's call it a hunt. Hunch.
Shalmar's lair. Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here.
Well, he said that there are victims here, so... Not that. I'll just loot everything I can before I do anything else. Gold diamond ring. Okay, I'll search you in a minute. Armor, skull into ashes. Don't know why there's ashes down here. Meteorite ores, dragon scales, black armor dye. I mean, obviously black is the coolest color, is it not? I get the feeling I'm in over my head.
Fresh corpse.
To be totally honest.
Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shalmar did this. No two ways about it.
Brew Shalmar bait. One sec, I see a vein over there. Thank you for that silver. Alright. Alchemy. It's going to be under quest substances. Shalmar bait. Human blood and suet mushrooms. Got them both.
Gotta spill it within the lair. Somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
Inventory. Is it going to be... You can use dyes to change the color of your armor. Remember, you can only change the color of items belonging to Witcher gear sets. I want black dye, though. That's gray. Let's go with this for now. Why not? There's no reason for me to not try it out. Alright, I need to get the bait. Got distracted. Don't mind me. Is it under potions? It's under quest items. Paint, werewolf meat. Where is this? Shalmar drop. No, what is it? Shalmar bait? Where is that? It's not equipped already. Cat, white honey, swallow. Oh, is it right here? Oh, it's right there. Got it. Understand. Have a nice day. pour. It's just mushrooms and blood.
That stench.
If I get stuck in that hole in this fight, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw a fit. Alright, last one.
Shaelmar will be here any minute.
I am prepared for my death. Here he comes. Rolling in like Sonic. Alright, so what I read about Shaelmars is that it's weak to Ard.
Come on, show me your claws.
And I want to try and make it crash into things. Yeah, oh, can't make it crash into that. That's not doing anything. I'm not entirely sure how effective Ard is. Where'd he go? How long is this gonna take me to kill him? Let me equip a Thunderbolt and see if that'll help me speed this up at all. This might take me a hot minute to get through this fight. Ooh. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come here. Show me that Sonic roll. Autobots roll out. Nice. It might not take as long as I was afraid it would. Nice one. Did he heal? Or did I just not have that half like I thought I did? Oh, that didn't do anything. Geralt strikes a critical hit against a hard shell that does nothing. What is wrong? What is he doing? I'm confused. Spinning rapidly. Ow. Go, Sonic, go. He's at a third of his health now. He's weak. He's got to keep at it. Not making stupid mistakes on this fight. Come on, dude. Ow. Oh. I guess I count as a hard thing for him, too, if I'm using Gwent. Ow. Come here, monster of Toussaint. Give me that roly-poo. I'm dancing for you. Do it. No, he's gonna do his little breakdancing routine for me again. Scared of what happens if I let that hit me with that. Okay, oh, shit. Swallow, swallow, swallow. The first one was fine. Then I got hit, and then it did a lot of damage. Did he not crash into a wall there? Hi, I'm getting abused. Ow, I'm still getting abused. Doing nothing in my opportunity. Soiled it. Shit. Do not want to let that hit me. I'm gonna drink another swallow just in case. I'm floundering at the end of this fight here. He's gonna do his little tremors again. I'm a little unsure how I'm supposed to make him roll into walls, because it seems a little bit inconsistent. Okay. Do as much as you can with this opportunity. Be a little more aggressive here. See if I can hit him more in between. Can't like hit the wall. And he's gonna do his little break dance. Yikes. Oh, that hurts. We'll see how well this goes if I do this again. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I have no more swallows. Okay, he hit the wall. Finish him. Well, you have the chance. One more. Woo! I got stressed.
Just gotta chop off its head. Get my reward.
I over-encumbered myself by taking that sword. Ugh. That was a challenge for sure. Alright, let me check out. That sword is so much better than mine. It requires level 48, but still. Do I not have armor? Have I not been picking up like crappy armor? I have. Well, it's not crappy armor, but I'm not gonna. It's too heavy. And they're all like high level 40 something armor. Let me just drop all that jazz. I'm gonna hold on to that sword though. Alright, I'm gonna meditate to heal and get my potions back. Return to your contract giver for your reward. Didn't I see like a path up here? What's in here? Nothing? This is just where he came from? Okay. Smell of blood. Interesting. Is this all just from where I poured the blood? Is that what that is? I guess so. Alright, let's follow where the objective is telling me to go. What? Get up there. Walk the path. Come on. I think this is where I fought the giant centipedes, right? Nope, this is a completely different entrance. Okay, but I still don't know where the point of interest that prompted my entire excursion is. I might have to look that up in order to stop wasting time. Although it's not a waste of time because I was going to end up doing this, but I might have waited until I was a more appropriate level before I threw myself at it. Because right now, this kind of sucks.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Oh, is he down in the wine cellar? Fine.
The wall. Fix it.
Monsieur de Bourbeau, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
Right. After all, he is just a peasant. Not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Also, I'm pretty sure your wife was cheating on you with Jean-Luc, but, you know. We won't mention that part. Alright, so from what I could tell, they said that south of it is a collapsed house, and that's how I get to it.
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
Locked, huh? Right there. Charité Gontran de Tuffau's Journal. Finally, a response to my notice. A witcher big as a mountain and bearded as a dwarf. He asked about the contract, then said he'd take it, for about as much coin as we've set aside for Fifi's dowry. That's some nerve, but I had no other choice, I had to agree. The witcher claims the problems are caused by some subterranean monster. He searched the area and found an entrance to a complex of caves via a stream in the Maracescent forest. He plans to enter through it tomorrow. The Witcher hasn't returned. Some elf from the city asked about him. Now that's some nerve, giving our address to non-humans. Enough of this. I'll never hire a Witcher again. It will soon be 10 days since he took his retainer and disappeared. I plan to sell the things he left behind to recover at least a portion of my losses. Too bad he mostly just left scraps with scribblings that no one will want to purchase.
Looks like he came here to hunt the Shaelmar I slew. Except he failed to make it home.
Yeah, I already found his body. Peacock feather. But now I have the diagrams that I need in order to... That is a wraith. I see this. I see the glowies of the wraith. Okay. Candles just all along the way. Alright, wraith, bring it. I don't want Ard. Why do I have Ard? Oh, because I blasted open the entrance, that's why. I'm gonna get windmilled with that stupid combo attack, and I hate it. Okay, these guys don't have nothing. Ah, there it is. Okay, one of them's still alive. My sword needs to be repaired again. There we go. Easy peasy. Besotted Clerk's Journal. I've decided I shall ask her tomorrow. A man only lives once. We agreed to meet at our usual place at noon. Clarissa has asked for a half day off, and I'll sneak away from the chancellery. That old fogey of a supervisor will never notice I'm missing, and even if he did, so what? I'm young, I'll find other work. Although, if Clarissa found out I'd lost my job, she might not agree. I'd have proposed to her ages ago were I not aware how much she fears a life of poverty. She's never said as much, but I can see it worries her. But what are we waiting for? Together we shall live more economically than apart, and finally we shall not have constantly to scheme up ways to meet here. I wanted to invite her to dine at the best eatery in all of Beauclair. So many times I have imagined what it would be like. Waiters decked out in golden livery would bring us foie gras and sorbets. Clarissa would sit on a satin cushion, a raven black crown of hair on her head, and looking beautiful, the most beautiful woman in all the room. Then I would pull out a diamond ring. But the truth is, I shall never be able to afford all that, not even if Clarissa were to insist a ring of simple silver would be enough for her, and we'd be better off, not of, spending that coin to buy a house in Ottville, where we could open up a shop and she could sell hats. Thus I shall propose to her tomorrow in the abandoned wine cave, which serves as our meeting place, our cozy sanctuary, where we have spent so many pleasant hours together. She never complained that our only romantic moments have been spent surrounded by cobwebs and old barrels of wine, but tomorrow marks the end of all that. Once we are wed, I will carry her across my threshold. It will be tight quarters, but there will be room enough for a bed, and there will be no cobwebs. I've only a simple copper ring for her with a red glass jewel of the cheapest sort, but I promise in a year's time I will exchange it for a silver one, with an amethyst or maybe even a ruby. Oh, Clarissa, tomorrow cannot come soon enough. I think I shall not be able to fall asleep tonight. Rip. Well, you didn't have to worry about sleeping that night. Because you sleeping forever. Alright, fixed my sword. Went through all the trouble of going after the Shaelmar, thinking that it was going to lead me to my destination. But no. I was completely wrong on all accounts. Alright, we are going to head up to this next notice board. Nope, you didn't put the waypoint down when I pressed for you to. So put it down. Thank you. Alright, let's jump over here and call on Roach and head out. Off we go, continuing our adventure.
That's it, Roach.
Think I can yeet myself over this wall? I think I can. And I think I did. Alright, let's ride off to the notice board. I got more reading to do. So much reading. A lot of reading in this episode. Go to Corvo Bianco. Hopefully that quest was one of the harder ones that I had to do with. Ardaizo Quarry. They mentioned this in the notice board that I last read. there was a contract here. I'm not going to do the contract now. Look out.
What the hell happened here?
Death. There are ghouls. Do you not see them? Guess I gotta fight them. These guys are gonna be so much easier relatives compared to everything I've been dealing with lately. That one should die of bleeding. That one is dead.
Need to ask around. Locals might know something more.
What is that noise? Alright, let's read the notice board. Or not. Just don't let me do anything, I guess. I have no buttons to do anything right now. I can't press A to loot. Or A to use. Or A to read. Nada. Can't do anything. Alright, I guess I'm gonna save and reload. Game saved, and now we have to load. I didn't expect I'd find an entire array of tunnels filled with things that want me dead. Nightly expedition to Casteldacia. As all know, ever since that villainous Filbert Fourfingers and his haunts murdered the family managing Casteldacia estate, vileness has been afoot there. There are even whispers the dreaded exterminator has made it his home. The time has come to investigate those claims. I'm gathering brave souls willing to join my expedition. Henkel the Bearded, knight-errant. Forest lovers beware. Remember the days when we would pick berries and mushrooms in the Blesher forest without a care in the world? Those happy times are gone, for wolves, big as mules and fierce as if gripped by hydrophobia, now prowl those woods. Every day there are fewer places where one can feel safe in our beautiful duchy. When will our duchess do something? Ludovic Deschamps' obituary. Ludovic Deschamps, beloved father, husband, and brother, a senior master at Ardaiso Quarry, drew his last breath yesterday afternoon. A death vigil will be held tomorrow when his mortal remains will be buried in the Orlemers Cemetery. We kindly request no visitors, his grieving kin. Missing. My 14-year-old son, Madison, hasn't returned home for 10 days. I worry he has become a squire to some knight-errant and wandered off with him in search of adventure. If you know anything about his fate or whereabouts, please let me know. Amelia Bloss, mother. Birthday party invitation. All of those who would like to have a drink with me are invited to join me at the Cockatrice on the 18th day of this month. That day will mark 40 years since I first stepped foot into this world. Mind that neither food nor drinks are on me. I will accept gifts, though. Victor, you know which one. Merchants beware. Merchants traveling east should steer clear of Delenfer Pass. Heed my words, it took a stroke of miraculous luck to avoid losing my life. Nothing could save the goods I was carrying. Alright. Not inventory, I need the world map. Gotta check out some more points of interest. Available quest, and a blacksmith. Well, I'm gonna go there. There's a ton of question marks to deal with now. It's gonna take me a little bit. Let me read my notice boards before I go hunting for all the question marks, though. But first I want to hit this quest up. How do I get there? Oh, this is... Hey! I thought for sure I was gonna die. It's like, nothing in that tunnel could kill me. But then, you know, dead. Alright, Foreman Palnuzio. What's up, my dude?
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, man? What plague? An unfortunate turn of events, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed. And a horrid one at that. We've earned the gods something true we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to sow panic! Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
What else is there to say aside from the fact that a cow dropped out of the sky and crushed a man?
Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed, to be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emile. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emile lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emile was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
We'll see
Need
how
to
much
talk about
money
my
you can give me.
reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take?
I'm gonna go with 333.
Fine. But that is the sum total. No.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
La Piota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Bovine blues. I mean, I already did kind of check it out. Anyway, I wanted to see the blacksmith. Where is he? So I don't know if he's the master blacksmith that can make me the mastercrafted bovine set. Alright, let's see. So there's 2 pits in this quarry. Alright, I need to get higher. Looks like there's stairs right here. Or a ramp, I suppose. Blacksmith, are you the master?
Don't look like a quarryman to me.
That stand in the way of our doing business?
No. It merely means I doubt you'll find anything of use here. I mainly stock goods for the men at the quarry. Hammers, spikes, hand cream. But if you want a glance, feel free. I shan't stop you.
You don't seem like the mastercrafted one.
You always this personable? Or do you just get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
I got up on the right side. I always do. My left leg's been lame ever since my accident. I worked here once, see? Breaking stone. Until a part of a rock face fell away and crushed my foot.
Sorry. Feel foolish now.
Not to worry. Such things are commonplace here, part of the job. Every now and then someone breaks something, twists an ankle, or their neck.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you've got. A pickaxe that's level 41 and does more damage than my sword. This doesn't make sense. Alright, but it doesn't look like you've got anything. And my TV just went black for a second here. There we go. Alright. That's a new one. Is the game crashed? Nope, just decided to minimize itself on me. Got it. Cool.
Gotta go.
Well, you're kind of useless to me.
Buy a full set of gear, get a bottle of Fiorano free.
Why is he now yelling out special deals for me? Alright, to the other pit. I already cleared the ghouls around the corpse.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start?
Wounds on the worker's body.
Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
So what was it? Like a draconid was carrying a cow back to its nest and probably dropped it?
Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath.
But what was that crash into the crane?
And then there's the crane.
Alright, can I jump over all this? Can I walk on here? Yep. Because cloth can hold an armored human's weight. Alright, let's see what's going on with the crane.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Okay. So that's what
Traces
happened.
of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Follow the blood. What's this? Is that just more blood? I guess so. And now we just run along and collect as much
Started
blood as
bleeding
we can.
heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
Now where? I think I see a mark up there.
Smells like sour mash. It must have attacked the local distillery. Bastard.
Yeah, how dare he attack a distillery? They're sacred. Ah. Instant kill on rot fiends is awful. Alright. Man, that's awful. They just
Damn
blow
it.
up on you.
Half-eaten body with scorch marks. Definitely not a wyvern. Slizzard. Gotta be. They breathe fire.
Bootlegger's notes. So I say to that, Minister Tremblay, the whole Sansritor Valley is overrated. Those wines, why, don't get me started on Est. Ever since they started mass producing it, they should call it Ete, for it's definitely seen better days. Oh, AA is, or French, est is in French, and ete is was, I believe. For it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are, always been a Côte de Blessure chap myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to Sangreal. You know, the wine reserved for her illustrious highness and her inner circle. And then, the fool I am, I blurt out, oh, I agree, whenever her grace has me taste it, I've got to swill my mouth out with vodka afterwards to wash out that rancid taste. Oh, come on, I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. Tremblay needed but say a word in the Duchess's ear, and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail, I was out on the street. The job of ducal taster's been given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After that scandal involving Baroness Nique and Quailine. As for me, well, what was I supposed to do? I had no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews. That's always been my true passion. Alright, so I'm dealing with something called a slizzard.
Landed on the roof of the distillery, raised a ruckus, made a mess, and moved on.
Let's get some more daylight to work with.
Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly. Was in a bad way. Barely crawling.
So are we gonna, is it gonna still cause a fight, or is it gonna, or are we just putting it out of its misery? Come on, examine it.
Second draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Oh, so now I have to kill them both. Got it. Slizzard matriarchs. They're draconids, right? Slizzards. Some peasants once offered me a king's ransom to slay a slizzard. A damned hefty purse, chock full of gold, but I turned them down. Coin's no good if you're dead, and a slizzard, that's no fucking forktail. Slizzards are often mistaken for wyverns or forktails, yet make no mistake. Slizzards are nasty, terribly dangerous beasts, and confusing them for wyverns will end very badly for the confuser. While a wyvern can tear apart and devour an untrained man in seconds, only a slizzard can first bake him to a crisp with a waft of fiery breath. And then matriarchs. If you ever find yourself facing a monster that breathes fire, strikes with a tail tipped with venomous spines, bites with sharp teeth, and swipes with even sharper claws, and tends to knock its prey to the ground with a sonic blast, then you are fighting a slizzard. With an arsenal like that, it comes as no surprise folk often mistake these draconids for dragons. Yet the experts, meaning witchers, know slizzards constitute an entirely separate species, much smaller than dragons and far less dangerous. With one exception, slizzard females in mating season, or even worse, just after laying their eggs. When fighting such individuals, my suggestion is to get as far as possible from the danger as quickly as possible, preferably by running at full tilt without looking back. Alright, so now...
Flew off together. Probably bound for their
I have
nest.
to fight a baby and its mother.
Trail ends here. Nest's up there. I bet the farm on it.
Huh, I wonder what gave him that inkling. Maybe the dragon flying by. It's not a dragon, technically. I'll tell you what it is gonna be. Dead. Oh, this is the matriarch that I'm hitting.
The sun seems to be joining the fray.
Gonna kill Mama. Mama's dead. What are you gonna do about it? He's gonna drop a fireball on me. That's what he's gonna do. Rip lizards.
Right. High time I collected a trophy. Rest of the eggs haven't hatched yet. Need to burn the whole nest.
Whew. Rip eggs.
That'll do it.
Alright, so there's a cave down there. It's got a place of power in it, so let's go check that out. You just see my legs? I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Alright, into this cave? Question mark? I guess I'm here. This cave. Nope, that's not a cave either. I'm so confused. I thought it was down here, but I guess I'm mistaken. Saying it's at this level, okay. Oh, shit. We're okay. But I just fell a good ways, so I need to get my way back up there. Always the most annoying part of these games is climbing mountains. I hate mountains in these games. Alright, jump. Okay, we made the jump. Now, where's the entrance to this cave? Oh my god, I swear to god, I hate it. Entrance, where are you? Do I have to drop from up here? There. Now can I go in?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I got an ability point. Cool. Alright. Let's go claim our reward for the bovine mystery. Whew. Let me do a quick little meditate here. Taking a lot of damage recently. Not used to it. I'm not used to being in danger. It's a little refreshing. Alright, so now we ride off back to the quarry. And then I'll spend the last 15 minutes of my stream probably running around trying to get more notice boards. Clearly this Blood and Wine expansion seems to be a bit more expansive than the Hearts of Stone one so far. We're just gonna go this way. What is up, my dude?
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young slizzard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more.
Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
Mission complete. Hell yeah.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work, chop chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work. Allow me to walk you away, Master.
They're either not wanting to work very much, or...
I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Guess I'm talking to the foreman again.
So, Master, the workers who vanished, how goes the search?
You haven't told me anything about it.
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizum. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Locations marked on your map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebioda's statue or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world.
Not even a draft horse will tap down some carrot.
Help all the builders who are working on the monument. So there's just a bunch of them spread throughout the world. I guess so. Alright. For now, I'm going to get down there. And to work my way down there, I'll hit that one first. And I've got 12 minutes to see as much as I can do.
Move it!
Interesting. I wonder what this path is. Foglets. Gross. Alright, let's see what's here. Casteldacia, an abandoned estate with a hidden treasure. I like hidden treasure. Okay, Ghostly Knight. He's got a lot of health, but he's pretty easy to dodge at the moment. Aside from that kick. Ow. You already said that. Ow. Ow. Fine, I'll drink a swallow. I'll take that, and then I'll have him hit me and heal me. No! Woo! I don't know what just happened there. I should probably have died. Nope.
Vengeance will be mine in this life or in the to come.
Alright, let's get some healing. Ah ha 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 how.
I am Maximus Nonius Macrinus.
Heal me. Ow. That's dangerous. That was a bad move on my part.
Our deeds in light ring out through all eternity.
Wait. Yikes. God, I hate when Roach just starts freaking out like that. It's annoying as hell. One more hit should finish him off. There we go. Can I take his sword? No, he didn't even drop anything. Cool. Notes by a Vanda Gilder from Philibert's Hans. I'd always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First, blood and swords, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his nighties. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and first see to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not, but it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow diddler with a wine-stained mustache, and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw the noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off, even showed me the candlestick lever that opens the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures. But Philibert's orders were clear. Next up was Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's brood, and haven't a clue what he did to Philibert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family. But that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging did we turn our attention to Macrinus. We stuck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, then slit his gut, and he, throughout all this horror, didn't scream once, only groaned under his breath when it came time for him to die in a puddle of his own excrement under the tree where he'd hanged his wife and son. He looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine, in this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in that instant, and a harsh gale sprung up. Then I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly how, when I reported this back to Philibert, he was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me for not looting me the manor. It was clear he cared about one thing and one thing only, Macrinus's death. Yet news of the treasure we left at Casteldacia quickly spread about Mont Crane, and a few lads from our haunts are fixing to head over there to see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury the remains still lying there in the yard. Maybe then their spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly. Nope, that's a no on that one there, Chief. Oh, I don't want that armor. Why'd I pick that up? Drop. Alright. Well, find the stash in Macrinus's house. He said it was hidden behind a candlestick lever. Oh, I guess that's only 2 things to search, not like 8 like it seemed. Alright, loot here, silver goblet, platter, parchment, all this nice stuff. Alright, candlestick lever. Bag of grain, flowers, and a whole entire casket, don't mind me. Alright. I was thinking, this might not be the right building. Let me check up here, though. Oh, look, a candlestick. Maximus Nonius Macrinus's journal. Diagram, chitinous shell, hardened leather, crystal, ore, crowns, ring. Formula, greater red mutagen transmutator, blue to red. Oh, well, that's not very important to me, is it? Journal filled with notes written in beautiful calligraphy. It boggles my mind, but that dregs-drinking Philibert von Witten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow sow-snoggers, and together they've taken to attacking traveling merchants. The son of a knight has become a brigand. What an outrage. My brother knights warned me that Philibert's Hans is harassing men for information. About my family. Do I have cause to fear? I have heard Philibert has reached rock bottom, but could he really sink so low as to raise a hand against someone who once spared his life? Yeah, I'm sure that worked out great. Still got 4 minutes left. Let's see if I can get another point of interest done. This one down here. How about? And then I'll grab this one on the island, and that one, and then that one next time. But for now, we got one more spot to visit. And away we go. Yawn. Franked docks. It's an abandoned site. Full of bandits? Sure.
Let's ride.
Ow. Rip bandit. I was busy flourishing my kill. You don't interrupt an execution. Have you not played a video game before, man? Alright, we got this dude that's been lobbing arrows at me. Yeah, how's that working out for you? Rip. Why am I stopping and meditating here? Very pretty, for sure. What's up, cat? I just wake up to people having returned. It's so weird, just sitting there while everybody does everything.
I'll finally be able to drink in peace. And I'll drink.
Oh no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes, though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
What are you selling?
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
Lots of armor. Lots of armor. Knight Errant's blinders. Toussaint saddle. Lots of saddles that all have 90 stamina, but I think mine has 100. Those, however, might be worth taking. Anything else worth taking? I don't think so.
Like you to craft something.
I'm guessing that this guy can't make Grandmaster stuff.
Gotta go.
Fetch this in.
Let me check out these saddlebags. Yep. Works for me. Alright, I think that's gonna be where I have to end my stream for today. So the next time I play, I will continue to try and clear up as many of these as I can. Took a bit longer today than I was hoping it would, but we'll go down there, and then up along here. And then we'll clear out all the question marks. It'll take a little bit, but we're going to get there. But for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. And I will see you when I stream again on Wednesday.